welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. Charlie, welcome back to Music and Vibes. You're here with your host, First Verse. My catcher will say you can call me anything but broke or ugly. So what I say. Now, me ho na me de na ba no me special guest no or you very talented. AFRIYIE ne roots no or you legend. Enye easy wadwuma no yen no pen game no. A mad, the metaphors, no, the double, triple, triple entendres, no, nana jai. Someone wouldn't seen me here no on Music and Vibes. Charlie, me guest, no, or none other than Say the Odd. Nana, welcome to the show. Every day, Charlie, peace and fabulous. Thank you for joining us on Music and Vibes. Now, amunim no, my special guest, no, nana, and the legend, Ebo Taylor. Biography na me no de me kan ni nyina ne nana he has lived the life multiple lives. Hey, high life legend ne nana ene wa ha say welcome to the show once again.
Thank you.
Me da wase biom se wa ba e mani jipa e me akakra se mentimi interview ebu a waka baby na so menya we die me penesa. Now we are going to dive right in. Charlie, Music and Vibes there had a uba ye dinkomo. What you are saying to me, no, you be dinkomo, and you we'll talk about you, we'll talk about the music, your grandfather, your inspiration. Be me sure say, oh, and you be bring so wow, Pepe say you better, how so you be born man, what's it? Believe in me, First Verse, don't call me broke or ugly. Me when you know, epico number one, what's it? Ujidia fabosu, bro. Now, hey, me wo questions kaka, man. Sina una naye Ebo Taylor no. Growing up as the grandson of a musical legend like Ebo Taylor no, what are some of the earliest memories of music in your family?
So with my grandfather, first of all, I need to clear this. He's my great-grand-uncle, technically. Okay. Because we don't say that in Yakasa, or it's not what we say, you know, he's my great-grandfather.
Thank you for clarifying.
Yes. With my great-grandfather, it's been such an interesting journey getting to him. Unfortunately for me, I didn't get to meet him at an early part of my life.
Okay.
And so, but it's not and things like that. Also because he's not on Ghana, because he's always traveling and touring around the world. So it took me a while to get to meet him. And it was magical when I got to meet him because I had already been learning from the music I had been hearing, but getting to meet him in person, talking to him, receiving his blessings, is something else. My last memory of him would be his birthday, his recent birthday. His 90th birthday.
90th birthday.
Yes, I think so. That would be my recent memory of him. We went to see him, celebrated life with him, and that was good. It was awesome.
Okay. No akasa de na mic na sisi na ukano you didn't utum say tama no one prime money we no one share no but enyum no titi ya na inspire one. Okay, now patrol ono ankasa after uti ne nyum ni bibia no saying na etimi influence wo music style
in a crazy way, because it made me come back to listen to all kinds of Ghanaian music.
Yeah.
Realizing how much of a musician he is, a multi-instrumentalist, and me as a producer too, I'm like, oh, this is super interesting. It made me want to learn instruments. And I'm on that journey where I'm like literally learning instruments right now. And it's influenced my music in so many different ways. I've been a hip-hop guy since hip-hop hip-hop music is what I usually do. But to see, I'm fusing it with the high life, the Afro high life music, fusing it together with the hip-hop to create a whole different sound. It's sounding great so far.
Okay. Now, obi tisa same way obi bisa say, now obi a papa ye high life or ye legend, wa bua nipa bebre. Se nka ne kwan mu de nka ho so nka high life na aden na hip hop and I say the namafo friend Kasahare no aden no.
That's an interesting question. I think it's based on the environment I grew up in.
Okay.
My aunties were the ones that mutabo my grandpa. right? So that's how I would hear his music.
Okay.
But I was also heavily influenced by my cousins who put me on hip hop music, and I've been like hip hop since for a very, very long time. It's here hip hop music for a very long time, and I mean, again, back to the environment. I didn't grow up in an environment where Anami who said, you know, they are playing, because most of the times they play live, they practice live, they play live instruments and stuff. And so I didn't grow up in that environment. I grew up in a more modern environment where you're making songs on the computer. Do you get me? Exactly.
It's in time for them. Okay, now say nipa bebre enya me nko na una na wa inspire me. Wa inspire nipa bebre, but also no say na make no Afrobeat, you know, he had high life in the Afrobeat, you know, he had a role to play.
Absolutely.
Now me can to say or shape hip life, you know. Do you feel like you have to so within a legacy, you know, echo a name and I say you want to totally do something different?
I think with him, his legacy will forever live, in the sense that with the kind of music he made, you know, it's easy to measure with any other thing else. And see, no matter how it is, you know, once you are in the case you are sampling Uncle's music, that's the legacy you're keeping alive. What's he saying? So in that sense, the legacy will forever live on, because we keep remaking those songs, we keep remaking them into different genres, and people love it. So the legacy will forever live on.
Okay, we in Japan. Now who say you know, and you na asesa, Ghana nyum no asesa. First no de na high life nko a. Eba no kasahari ne hip life ne one trap no ne anamafo de ne ba no. Nti me can say, how do you balance the traditional Ghanaian sound with different type of upbringing? Because uti hip hop inti na sese wo san ye producer inti wo balance no wo say o ye nyum na o man balance no o ma bi kosro o ma we no kosro chin hip hop na say o man e de ho balance no.
I think there's a perfect balance of both.
Okay.
Yes, the perfect balance of both. If you're asking me, say, in terms of like listening to them as different genres on a day-to-day basis, that's I listen to more hip hop than I listen to high life music. But even with a high life music crowd, if I'm listening to it a day, if it's a day, I'd use the entire day.
Okay.
Or like hip hop, maybe I'd have to be doing something to listen to maybe 1 or 2 songs, like 4 days out of 7. But high life, if I'm listening to it, yeah, it's hearing from like morning to evening. But yes, but in terms of producing it as a musician, as a producer, there's always a balance. We'll be telling you now, who say, oh, this is a high life song, but it's fused with a hip hop drum layer and samples.
Inti say, na did you ever unya chance ne unanaye music?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay. And you send a catalog ne there wo honti say o producing ne there do you have to go through other channels answer now when you have permission to sample his music, like say ABN funny say me a musician na me person me sampler say na me breno, do you go obre say sa na say because it's a family legacy into fire now a sample?
And so that easy, sir. It's not that easy, because at the end of the day he also worked with people who have a hands in whatever it is they produce together. So a family doesn't make the ultimate decision at the end of the day. You know, it's a business. And so those involved, you know, sometimes, yes, sometimes it's quite delayed trying to have samples cleared and stuff like that. I wouldn't say it's very easy. No, it's not. But yeah, maybe it might be a bit convenient.
A bit convenient. Yeah. Okay. Now, say, yeah, before no, say, sisi na una na bono. Who introduce yourself to somebody now? Do you usually your introduction with the family name and I say you just do your thing?
Not at all.
So
it depends on what the situation is. If it calls for it, fine. If it doesn't, no. I'm an artist on my own. So good. I try to present myself as I am and not, you know, try to use grandpa as like a stepping stone. You know, so.
Also, no. Let's talk about some of the challenges you faced in the music industry, being that you don't want to use grandpa as a stepping stone, right. Build it from the ground up. What are some of the challenges that you faced in producing and also being the ultimate artist? Also.
Challenges there, also the varies. Even when it comes to collaboration, sometimes working with people, responses, feedback, it's a whole thing. But here, trying to get people to be on your song, or you giving people a song, and then it doesn't come out.
Okay.
So sometimes, like, it takes so much effort to pour into the world and let somebody watch it die, you know? So things like that. There are also technical difficulties we go through in the studio trying to make music. There's a glitch somewhere in the song, so stuff like that.
Very true. And very true. Now, meaning say, grandpa there, or one of your biggest inspirations, or no, yeah. And since you're trying to open say when you're artist and the grandpa beton chen kakra say, AFRIYIE bebaha. So tell me, say, or inspirations, apart from grandpa, being that you're a hip hop head, I think say from Hakono vibe, very top notch, a bit different. So, as far as your music go, you did mention you're a hip hop head.
Yep.
So you make hip hop music.
I do.
You don't make hip life. Do you blend it, or is fully conscious, or?
So I try to do pretty much everything, but I'm usually more of a conscious head when I'm making music, especially with rap music. And I like to try a bit of Afro beats as well. Pretty much everything, but with the material I have now and out, it's pretty much hip hop and Afro beats. But again, we're very experimental. I'm open to do things. With my productions, you will hear experimental stuff, but with my own songs, they are mostly rap songs and a bit of Afro beats here and there.
Okay. Now, your co-production, how many artists have you produced for?
I could mention about 5.
Okay, yeah, cool. How do we talk about everything? It can be BAB.
I could mention Reed's definitely one of them.
Yes. Okay. She's a very is a very talented artist, Afrofusion artist. I had her on the show here and it was amazing performing. Go ahead. Sometimes I get carried away. That's what
yes. Okay. I've produced for Brian Lee, who's an artist in Kumasi.
Okay.
I've produced for OD Forever. He's an Afrofusion artist here in Accra. Okay. And well, there's a couple names more I can mention. Akoto as well.
Okay.
Akoto Diva Akoto. She's also in.
Shout out to Diva Akoto. Okay, so working only Jumano link up. How did they come? Saying since you're trying to stand on your own person with the grandpa, I'm pretty sure a link up sometimes it could be difficult. So artists we are mudino. My how link up in a buy and the song exactly you guys drop.
So with Ediama, most of them are my friends.
Okay.
From them a while back. And we are like studio rats.
Okay.
Most of the time when we are in the studio, the vibe comes and then we just hop onto it.
Okay.
A song that I dropped with Brian Lee would be Trouble. With Brian Lee and Bobby EMA.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a beautiful Afrobeat song we dropped in 2023. Sure.
Okay.
And with Diva, the Diva tapes, Akoto, the Diva tapes, I had a couple songs. I can't remember the names now, but I had a couple songs in there as well. Yeah. So usually it's just a vibe where if say we kind of sit down to figure out the direction we are going to go, what we're going to talk about, maybe figure out the key of the song, and then we do it. But sometimes I like to be behind the PC. Until I'm at a PC and I'm producing something. Okay. Somebody might hear it and they want to just open it, and then that's it. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Now, who on be the audacity?
The audacity.
You know, for the kind of audacity. Oh, maybe a gun in team, the audacity. Yeah. Now, you didn't come about the audacity. How did it come about? What was the writing process like? How long did it take for you to create? And after that, follow up. I'll be answering and say, creative processing and so on. Because tip board that you be not just everything's behind the board. But then again, first the audacity. How did the record come about? What was the inspiration? the production and so no baby I could for string near the idea for you know mean to kill sample woman mean to kill but you have to let us know bro. Yeah.
So with Audacity, it started off with the beats. Because I said, "Me sorry, one morning be," and I just wanted to cook up something. And it started with the synth you hear in the beginning, and I wanted to go for something more 80s rap, 80s like a boom bap type, but at the same time add some trap elements in there. So I wanted to make it like a balance of both worlds. So if you listen to Audacity, the first part has the drum patterns of the first part a boom bap style, and then it changes into trap style with 808s and stuff in there. So yeah, I woke up one morning, wanted to create a beat, and I had the synth, the sample, and I was like, oh, let me create around that. Then I put the drums together, and I think the writing may have taken me about a day to write. Yes, about a day. The idea for Audacity, the Audacity being my name, say the odd. The Audacity basically was like, oh, okay, it's like the odd, say the odd, the Audacity.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? It's like, so basically that's what I used to call the fan base, like the audience, the Audacity. It's pretty much a word play on every word that starts with odd. You know? So the Audacity and audience, my audience, stuff like that. And it was meant to be a series, Audacity. And yes, I have them in the vault anyway, which they're going to eventually come out, but it's meant to be a series, the Audacity, which I'm going to drop one every year, a series of like freestyles. Yes. So that's how Audacity.
That's how Audacity. Into music and vibes. Yeah, let's play Audacity the video now because we can synth near the idea. No, France ni be moving, but me breaking it down. Synth to say strings and RBB. What's it? Until let's go and watch the video of the odd. Say Audacity. Yeah, share the Audacity video. No, yeah, babaka. Yeah, be din come more. Let's watch it.
Yeah.
You wanna smoke something?
Gang. Wavious. Look, I wanna smoke rappers, all cappers, the clean trappers. I'm about to blow your fucking minds and have your brains splattered. Across the wall, ignite the spark and let the fire talk. You compare to me, it's like a dog bark to a lion's roar. The audacity, you ain't half as bad as me. Admit it, my nigga, my life is your favorite fantasy. You can't drain my energy. How dare you challenge me? I bring you pain while I sit back and watch you squeal in agony. My aim 10 times better than a rifle. I ain't like you. Hip hop and dead, my nigga, check my vitals. I see rivals from all angles trying to snatch my title. So I load the heat, squeeze and empty the chamber in cycles. My life got more highlights than genius annotations. Got bars from more niggas like in mass incarceration. Fucking light talk, I prefer the late night conversations. Sad to think we equal cause I alter the equation. Rest in peace to the lost souls who never got to witness my reign. I step an inch in the game and give them hits like bullets in range. But fake smiles reveal the hideous fangs. Compositions of hate streaming their veins. I was 8 years when my cousin first put me on G Unit. 17 years later, now he watching me move units. School of hard knocks for my records, I was the top student. Now I got songs to blast woofers and crash loopers. Fuck you know about life. Fuck you know about the struggle that keep you hungry at night. Open up the cold door and ain't no biscuit in sight. So when niggas beef, I turn them into a visible dice. In short terms, I mean niggas. Get a taste of death or take this life giving flavors. Cause life is a game with a few most valuable players. So I ball hard, I'm trying to cop acres with no neighbors. Thank God my kids sister went to fashion school, my fashion level pro. You could call it professional and national asset. I'm real bad like mattress, yet I'm still on the ground like dead bodies in casket. Sad cause the masses don't recognize real talent. Bitches want some trash that's gonna make them twig their asses. The fact is I ain't with the antics, I'm an enhancement of what you think is better. Yeah, bitch, I'm the advancement. Before I end this, let me say this to you. My name gonna be written proudly in the history books. You gonna steady all the struggle and the hustle it took to get here and look bad air. Have me breathing through tubes. I'm from Comerica, all hail the new city of drill. I suck out to the world, them nigga colder than chilled and sugar the pill. Cause we don't give a fuck how you feel. You was made out of dust and we was built out of steel for real. Yeah, nigga, for real.
So Audacity. So you took off. Hey, say the odd. So because in the second verse, you know, 808, you know. Okay, Thank you. That was why I explained your chain. Now, Pink Black Guy. Yes, that's the second song I heard from you. Let me show a video. No, someone say, "Hey, I brand was speedy." and I'm sharing me say I'm pie bonanani I'm say bam enuntia. But bro, how did the Pen Black Guy come about? What was the inspiration behind it?
Pen Black Guy originally is a song by Enna, if I'm not mistaken her name. She's a British rapper, and she originally had a song called Pen Black Girls.
Okay.
So I had Pen Black Girls, and I just wanted to write a freestyle to it. And it made sense to tell it Pen Black Guy. So Pen Black Guy actually is like an introductory song. So if I'm trying to tell people who I am as a person, Pen Black Guy is like the song. This is who I am as a person. I give you like, tell you what I look like physically, what I like to do, you know, things that entertain me. I say all of that in Pen Black Guy. Okay. So that's how Pen Black Guy came about.
Did you that means it's a cover, it's more like a mixtape type. Okay. Yeah. But you were a producer, so you're a producer. What to me about idea? I don't know one trap power nanka one rap piano so. So can beat me a fly.
Yes, absolutely. But some say you can't do it like that all the time. Okay, you draw inspiration from people as well. So for me, hearing the beat, I was like, oh, I was on the go. I was ready to go. And tell me, try to make a beat for the lyrics of the song. I just loved it, and I was like, all right, I'm getting to it. And it was meant to be a freestyle, not like a main song. Okay. And so I just let that fly. So I think that as artists, yes, we make our own songs, but we also draw inspirations from other people. And this is like a testament of that. Yeah. Okay.
It's me da wase because na me ntiase obi a wa otimi twa wa power na but eno so no enema hip hop music ni ye kama me fa odi kakra na wa fa we di kakra na wa fa we di kakra na me pese ye be share Pen Black Guy no video no kakra so na my fans ni mu say we Pen and we Black Guy so produce load up the video for the Pen Black Guy na yen share video nearby and then be din komo ato aso wate.
Hey look, first things first, I'm a Pen Black Guy. Good heights, good sight, and a bite size. I ain't really hot tempered, I'm cool like ice. My click grow small, and I'm with the right guys. But sometimes I too wanna be alone. Sit in silence, figure what's going on. Take a deep breath, then I dive in the dorm. Wanna bring my thoughts till I finally on loan. The fuckery, I ain't never into that, yo. I be really scared of the internet, dog. But I be online trying to interact more. Cause I need more fans, and I need more songs, and I get that. Pen Black Guys can't like Kit Kat. And my beard keep growing more thicker. Once in a while, I sip on liquor just to get by for a period. Hey, no masking. I keep it 100, no acting. On the mic, I might kill like Jackson. I'm music addicted, I'm used to attachments. And I do an everyday practice. First it was hard, then I turned it to a habit. Now I won't stop till I'm laid in the casket. So you want smoke, then I'm ready to pass it. I wanna count money like cashier, so I'm working hard, then I really did last year. This a new year, this a brand new chapter. Filled with good vibes and some real good laughter. Hey, amen.
Okay, that was the Pen Black Guy. No, rap no idea. We had here. Yeah, be trying na so music and vibes, you be making sure say in so better because rap no we idea. So let's say you're back to new projects, and maybe catch me say who new beer aba eba ebeba yendi no ho komo because me no man no can sem chere me let's talk about your new project,
My new project is a single that I dropped earlier this year.
Okay.
In February. Preparation, that's the title. Preparation came to me as in this industry now, sometimes people make music and they sort of take a step back, get lost, quote unquote, and then want to make a reintroduction. So that's been my story. Sometimes I like to hide.
Okay.
And see, Preparation was like an announcement type of song. They said we're back. So I'm prepared, coming back for everything that's like, about to happen. Okay. And how it came about, Preparation, as a song, I sampled Preparation.
Okay.
Off of I think Sample Focus, and there are no drums in Preparation because I really wanted to be experimental with it.
That's cool.
And so it's not the typical trap drums you hear or the typical boom bap, hip hop song you hear. It's piano keys and choirs and all that, and conscious rap.
Okay. Say more no share the single no art no cover art no ewo TV ne so na cover art no efe pa no so obi say nkoya say baby king but there be we the odd the only ono pen no audacity mo amaka no mo bisa ansa na ti ase so bro what was the inspiration behind cover art no because mo say oh hwe baby we on looking kakra na ne abodwe no ne we no nti no we are different very different. What was the inspiration behind the cover art no?
So during the photo shoot for preparation, I was aiming for something more focused.
Okay.
And I didn't want a cover art you look at and see said there's too much going on.
Okay.
And so I thought a facial, just like a facial portrait will make sense to me.
Okay.
Looking at something because I'm very focused. I'm prepared to do something.
Okay.
And I shot this in my studio, my music studio. Okay. And how I shot it with my phone as well.
Oh, okay.
And edited it myself.
Oh, wow.
And then put it up there.
Okay.
Every platform.
Yeah, that was a pass why I explain it. This is not where any baby chemo. Where my said odd or amazing. Now me J no for the last no. Okay, preparations no what change say na outro no say na ebaye no. Yenko recording no. O recording did you unya challenges be to say unso be what me record and a voice no na key no near the my
You see that I think with preparation it took me a while to record preparation because me recorded the first one I lost the files.
Oh.
Yeah, I lost the files. And lights out. And then right around the time we see, my laptop just automatically went off as well.
Oh,
not because of the lights out, but for some funny reason, it just restarted into the brain, and then everything none of my I had lost everything, so I had to redo it again.
Okay.
And yes, the recording process, doing it the second time was a little bit smooth. I wouldn't say it was so smooth because I was still facing technical issues here and there. Sometimes it's me recording, you even forget because I'm usually alone, so I'm recording by myself. Sometimes I forget to press record and I have to come back, do a long take. Then I remember, I say, oh, I didn't even record this, and then come back here and do it again. So, but it's fun. I mean, when you're doing it like that by yourself, it's fun. So the recording process was a bit awesome, not so bad, but I'll say it was okay.
Okay, that's good. We many Japan. Now, I wanna me pese me mbisa wa sembisa. Say your industry is different, and with your production skills or roots, baby, I will free the music you make, say breaking into Ghanaian market.
Absolutely. First of all, I think a mindset for a lot of people in the industry, because the type of music I make is not what's the top selling type of music. It's not what's selling the most. It's not the most exactly. And see, most of the time when people hear my music, I'm gonna try convincing them something should do something more commercial, something people could dance to more. And I feel like that right there is the problem. Because if you're not open-minded to what somebody has to offer and you're trying to change them to do what everybody wants, that's not art to me.
It's not art.
It's not art to me. And it's pretty much prevalent in like the industry where people tell you, oh, if you really want to be like huge, you have to do it this way. And so challenges need there. Most of the time you go through it. Even the type of sound now we're making it, totally it's not fit for a certain, show or maybe event and visa. And then you feel left behind because as your folks who are doing the songs that are quote unquote commercial are set up like, and I'm my swearing.
Okay.
I'm not gonna change it.
Okay. Because
once you hear Afro beats, I want to make music that's something from my heart, not because I feel like Obi say, you're saying the challenge is there.
Because I say what can one say because I people nipa people I mean no mokasi like what you said nipa people person almost sound but saying there's also some truth to whatever people say is because more your listeners we creatives creative normal listen and see sometimes do you sit back and feel like okay, maybe they're a little right, and I say,
sometimes I do think and again, like the kind of people that I target, again, first and foremost, I make the music for myself.
Okay.
First and foremost. And so whoever's listening to me, if the person is giving me positive feedback, meaning said this is my person.
This is your person.
If it's negative feedback, depending on how, if it's a critique, I can take that. But if it's flat out, you don't like the song, that's fine. It's not your kind of song. It's not your music. And again, I'm not going to bend the rules or bend my rules to try and make something my heart is not in. Sometimes, yes, depending on what the artist is looking for. If I'm looking for commercial success, yeah, there are some changes I'd have to make. Yes, that I can agree to. But to listen to other people, once I be strategic. If it's commercial success, then yes, you need to pay attention to things like that. If it's just the music you love too much and don't care about the commerciality of it, then you don't need to listen to other people. Okay. For me, it's a balance of both, because I'm like, sometimes I need to do what I love. Sometimes I know that, oh yeah, for commercial purposes, you need to do it this way. So yeah.
And see, me depan because maybe sa me asembisa no bisa o chere me mu yie pa o chere me mu yie na eye pa na also no do you have any Ghanaian artists that you would really like to work with? Because I know say more cults, more juma. But then again, no, you're trying to break into the Ghanaian market. Indeed, which other artists apart from the regular ones you work with that work in Ghana collaborate?
Okay.
Yeah.
Go
ahead.
I work with, or when you're regular. I don't know how you meant it though, but they're regular, right?
Mr. Remo. So make go ahead, please. Now,
yes.
Issue disclaimer on that. Can who say man can you or be explaining my.
These are outside of those I work with. Those I work with, regular people. These are some awesome artists, very creative people. Who on songs and projects they've worked on. You'd be surprised to say, how is this here in Ghana? Right. Aside that, those I want to work with, I can mention a few names. I would say YG is one of them. Kenneth is one of them. Huge guy. I love his raps. He's one guy I look forward to working with. Annabelle Rose.
Okay.
I love her music. She has a great voice as well.
Yeah.
Who else can I mention? Arch as well. Arch. Also another great musician.
Yeah.
Normal saying 3 this year.
I am 3.
Maybe Sakura.
Maybe Sakura.
Yeah.
Okay.
As a commercial.
Rapper. Already. How angasa it's your connection over there. Come how he said it here, he wants to work with you, landlord. Mr. Make it happen. Okay, and also what I meant by what I said earlier, no, in case say regular, Mr. Mu. Regular crowd, there be we any cheap lifestyle like para. There be regular. Big. Ain't na one me say I brought you on music and vibes because you say Ghana for no who say creatives no ye do so. And ye to say na commercial way na ye almost amazing alternative music ni ade omonso no say you best start to celebrate because say na for Kano Ghana we think about football, but there's NFL, there's basketball ni ade it I like that already you don't know you have another song that I really like.
Okay.
Give me a minute. Why fetch me we need those messages na me nyane those rapture rap. Yeah.
I don't have a song for Rapture Rap.
Are you serious? Any forms,
Maybe I'll be there. Maybe I'll mix it up.
I think me check you with them fan me. Let's say na idea me mo fan me pa mo fan me. I beg of you, Mr. Mo pa. Now the Rapture Rap concert. Let me say caption. Me typing the Rapture Rap contest.
Contest.
Yes.
Oh, right. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. The contest.
That's yes.
All right.
Yes. It sounds a man mistake.
The contest.
In the fans Timothy, the contest.
Okay.
So let's talk about that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Both video. No, no fans names and you throw on me the sermon. So bro, what was it about? What was the inspiration? Give me the whole perceiving the mommy or pull the file.
Rapture Rap was contest at YFM hosted in 2023.
Okay.
Yes, and it's not a contest for. I think we're about to have like a major event where if you won the rap contest, they put you on the main stage.
Okay.
Or something like that.
Okay.
Yes, so we're about to do this in Kumasi, and I'm with the Beats to online, and I heard it, and I was like, oh, I need to hop on this, So I kind of like signed up to be a contestant for the YFM Rapture Rap, and that's how Rapture Rap came about. They download the beats, I wrote to it quickly. I shot everything in one day.
Okay.
I wrote to it, recorded the video myself, edited it myself, and then uploaded it online.
Okay.
And then that was it. Yeah. I just had I think a few representatives from YFM, reach out, telling me how good it is, but it just ended there. Didn't really go far from there. So that's how that came about. Yeah.
Okay. But also no say as creatives in Ghana no promising and feel ne does. Obi wo share backstage bro nyum no ya there and first, second and third near there afi edu say on show working ana. So dealing with that no how kaka.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, because
definitely. Promise and feel there because the industry we are in also any year when you juma and to say or kabibia like you need to say you are going to do this because it's work, right? And the way I feel is most of the time we don't have like written agreements. I don't know what I can obey.
Verbal mostly.
Most of the time it's verbal. So now in deliver now it's a bit hard for you to get mad. Depending on the kind of relationship you have, it's a bit hard to get mad or whatnot. But it's actually with my personal stories, most of them have got to be in like the studio. That's where I spend most of my time. Or meeting me share and then you clear your entire day for that person, and then they don't show up, and then they don't even communicate that they see that all the time. So
okay, so or single preparations me pese obe performing our music and vibes is very, very important. Now me fan call you Kakra, say you had say the bombs, say the odd on my show, and he performed his single preparations. So Purdue, without much further ado, let's get ready for Say the Odd to perform his single preparations.
Say I've been on a mission, closing up the distance between having wealth and having no pot to pissing. Driven by my ambition, I follow my intuitions, and no matter my condition, I forever stay committed. To whom much is given, much is tested. This is preparation, opportunities for the taking. I'm ready for the occasion. Ain't no Uber outside waiting for me, so I can't be out here tripping, knowing it's a lonely journey. Church on a Sunday, I heard the man preach. He said you can't find what you don't see. I ain't staring at the wall, but my vision concrete. I'm strengthening my building blocks till my dreams are complete. I don't sleep, it's 2 a.m. when I'm rapping on beats. I gotta keep it low so I don't wake the family from sleep. I've been stressing all week from what is burning on me. Yeah. Look, I used to work in 9 to 5, then got laid off. Then my pockets off for weight loss. Now I'm self-employed with no days off, and I'm trying to fly high, but I gotta check my emotional baggage before the takeoff. To keep it plain, I got some healing to do. It's another therapy session when I visit the booth. I just say how it is, ain't no twisting the truth. If you've been through it, this music gon' mean something to you. Look, I speak less and observe more. I found my place in life, I know exactly what I'm here for. God's my witness and my anchor. You can't put me through the west, and I'll show you what I done ain't doing. Fall short, no, I stand tall.
Can't fall for anything, I know exactly what I stand for. I'm in my bag like it's Jansport. This music isn't outlet, but my heart remains the main source. I can't take advice from niggas who ain't never done it, swear they honest. But we'll turn around and break they promise. They monochromatic till they reveal their truest colors. Bunch of cowards trying to put their fears on me, I wouldn't allow it. Yeah, I'm growing up my own face. Homie, this is new me, I can't go back to my old ways. I had to leave it all behind with no trace. Old days gone for new days, I'm only focused on my growth rate. Yeah, I gotta stack my money up. My family gotta eat, I gotta fill my homies' bellies up. Gotta get some more. Oh shit, let's go.
Rob! Baby! Bro, this is crazy. I'm dumbfounded right now. I say rappers no more energy, no more aura, no. At the Thomas Suntiana, my man, guy in a bar, like all this rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like, reggae hip hop, I miss it. I love it. I love the culture, the hip hop, hip life, dancehall culture. Bro, you have another song. By Any Means.
Yes, Any Means.
Any Means. Now let's talk a little about Any Means. How did the record come about? What's so special about Any Means?
Any Means is a song, like a motivational song to go get money.
Okay, money.
By any means necessary. It's a hustler's anthem.
True.
It's
and
like
a cry.
Yeah. Also, yeah. You wake up in the morning, or say ututuso. You gotta go do something. You have to go get some money. By any means, you gotta go get it. You know, that's how the concept of Any Means came about. And Any Means was a song I did in 2018 and put out in 2024. Okay. So it's been in the vault for a long time. And yeah, it's one of my favorite songs actually. Okay. But the motive behind it is to go, you know, get your feet up, go grind, go get money. That's it. That's
cool. But then I guess you produced it yourself.
I did produce it myself.
Oh boy, now you do the mix and mastering. And more deal because a human enough for more because writing process alone is a really tough. And son now I share kicks, I share snares, and son now I be arrangement. Shall I So Any Means what drop here and a reception there to saying.
Any Means, the reception for Any Means was quite good. I wish it could have been better. Okay. But I like it. It's one of my songs that I'm performing. And when I'm performing it, people, they seem to be very receptive of the song. Okay. Because I guess because of the concept behind the song and also how up-tempo the song is. As a hip-hop vibe, you bounce to it like giddy giddy. It's a war anthem. So I think when I initially dropped it, the response seemed to be a bit slow, but it kind of went up from there a little bit. But yeah, it's been good so far. Okay,
and response now you over percent better no. What are some of the moves you are making to get the record out there more?
Yeah. We are doing radio tours, trying to do radio tours, shooting more content for it. Okay. And they're trying to push it as much on social media, Instagram, and even YouTube, doing paid ads and stuff like that. Yeah, for events. Yeah. All right.
This is not a paid ad. Some of the money say na me ni be music and vibes no. For phone CC and be na call Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Deezer, TuneCore. Be a ukona ukuti unyum no one. Bo SEY space THE space ODD. Say the odd. Name me a search. Me search na. First thing be no number 1 subscribe. Na hwe na videos ni nyina wo. We are brame TikTok na be catch me say why na wonim say na me no TikTok no. Me ma wa chede kama pa. Bro, that be one thing they do on music and vibes. Me ntwen ma won ko na me kan kire say I have to tell them right now. No I'm searching na running it up because they're very important. What's it? And you know, I love so much. Yes, me say obey performance no of the song By Any Means no. Me pepa because you know cause a response no a grow a climb you know. A hanon so na do na be ko up be ascend okay say ascend the top descend the down. Hey, but them brofo no shedanye rich continue you know. So the first time on Music and Vibes we're going to have Say the Odd perform his song By Any Means. I had the first time or premier performing you know. It is someone who's in a me and me be lay back. No matter be you me Louis Vuitton handkerchief no. Some of them no. Go ahead, my darling.
Yeah, say, hey, top there with me, let's go. Hey, I've been grinding all day trying to make it to the top, but I know a couple niggas wanna see a nigga flop. Said I ain't shit, I ain't gonna make it off rap, this the new era, but I ain't gonna make it off cap. My homies go hard, this the song, my nigga. Down for the dough, this something, my nigga. Stay sane through the pain, I ain't drained by the hitting, I'm still elevating. Good luck, my nigga. Harden, I'm shooting my shots like Harden. Hey, boys try cock block me, want some rough talk, but my Jimmy 3 points regardless. You aim more respect when you aim more comments. Yeah, hustle, you could do for the podcast, right? Buy your bread just to make more deposits. Blow, we go blow in the way you can stop us. Let's go. All my G's, they grind for the. We gon' make a move by enemy. All my G's, they grind for the cheese, yeah. Hey, we gon' make a move by enemies, yeah. All my G's, they grind for the cheese, yeah. We gon' make a move by enemies, yeah. All my G's, they grind for the cheese, yeah. Hey, we gon' make a move by enemies. I said my homies go hard, it's the song, my nigga. Down for the do something, my nigga. Not everybody chosen to be a millionaire, but I'm trying to make that cut like RZA. Game but she raise at fast, my nigga. Fear God, ain't nothing else you should be afraid of. Maybach hurts when I die, just so your nigga star. That's how I'm gonna be, my maker. I'm playing, I go ham like my son named Canaan. Fuck your opinion, if you ain't put me on, keep it harsh, I let the money make the statement. I got bigger plans, so once I'm complaining. My mentality, I keep my brain never training. I'm just getting better, niggas, and match my cadence. I'm trying to get rich, nigga, fuck being famous. Get money. Hustle all day, try to get money. I want a cup of crib too big, if the wheels all turn the AC. If the day too sunny, bad B in the phone with a little flat tummy. Titties bounce like balls. If the roll little bumpy, we gon' fight poverty. Make it turn real blood. I put my trust in the Lord, cause he got plans for me. Yeah, crack. Cheese, they grind for the cheese, yeah. Hey, we gon' make a move by enemies, yeah. All my G's, they grind for the cheese, yeah. Hey, we gon' make a move by enemies, yeah. Hey, all my G's, they grind for the cheese, yeah. Hey, we gon' make a move by enemies, yeah. All my G's, they grind for the cheese, yeah. We gon' make a move by enemies, yeah. Them crazy. That's what's up.
Bro.
Bless.
Me, I'm super excited. Like, yeah, bro. That's why the song is climbing. It's in there for no. It will vibe, no. Or vibe, no. Joe, we don't ball front back. And I instant try to say, bro. So I'm out here record no. I'm at my we grinding for the cheese, yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, say. I'm very excited. Say me do baha ye din komona mana kama ya chopping it up now. And komona ye we no ba me pe me wade me I want you to share your socials.
Right.
Look in your camera right there and share your socials. Also, a little piece of advice for people out there that are doing what you're doing, because genre no different inti kakra, like you said inti ma omo they are trying to make the type of music you make, you know. More little advice no who say catch omo grind more. Let's get it.
So you can find me on social media, pretty much all platforms at Say the Odd, SEYTHEODD. At Say the Odd on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. You see a friend of X, right?
It's on friend X.
X, Threads, baby Abby, anywhere you are on. And for my advice, I would love to give people who are doing what I'm doing, never stop. The journey is super hard, and it's meant to be, because that's and then idea. If Oko baby and there are no roadblocks, it's too easy. There's really nothing worth gaining from that. Okay. You need to go through some struggles to get to where you need to be at. And people like me are definitely going through stuff like that. And it's so easy to say, Obama who can say you give up. If what I'm saying is making sense. It's so easy to give up. Yeah. So one thing I would love to say is don't. Yes, don't. Even at your breaking points, don't. Because in your far, you're good. So my advice would be to
All
keep
right.
it going.
All right.
Yeah, never stop what you're doing.
Keep going, never stop what you're doing. Keep going, never stop what you're doing. Keep going, never stop what you're doing. And kamemi jaya and kaminiha. Advice in here, Papa, a very, very big advice. Keep going, keep going. Thank you so much for coming on the show. You've been an amazing guest. In Komono, I wish we could talk more and more and more, but we're strapped for time, bro. Fabos mami.
I wish you all bless.
So like we all still here. So I want him see me no Simba my shout outs now there, you know. Your friend me Verse Rico, aka First Verse, aka Ahonfe, aka Playboy, aka you can call me anything but broke or ugly. Now we'll share me. Nah, bro. I'm caked up, baby. And see, I want to send a big shout outs to KFM TV. I want to send a big shout outs to my cameraman and my camera woman, Richie, Brownberry, Lizzie, my producer. I want to send a big shout outs to Rio. Say her songs are doing amazing. Please go run up, say the bombs, say the odds, record. Na Taifa 4, Mechamo, Auntie Joe, and you'll be I with Taifa, Domi, baby, be someone we need to sober, my pharmacist. And that was it. Shout outs to everybody, KFM TV, music and vibes. Mumbo Kwame Yesu, Anajo, Emame, Namin signing out. I love you guys. I hope you guys tune in next week. Au revoir. Bye-bye.
We're the girls, know them the girls, know the mind. We the vibe, 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 we the vibe.